This morning in a federal courtroom, we expect a judge to sentence a former City of Atlanta CFO, Jim Beard. He pleaded guilty for taking money from the city and tax deductions he was not eligible for. Liza Lucas live from the federal courthouse this morning. Now, Liza, we know the deal meant no trial, but Beard could still face up to 13 years in prison for these crimes.
Aisha, that is the max under the charges. It'll ultimately be up to the judge, however, to decide what consequences Beard will face. That hearing is set for 2:30 p.m. this afternoon. Meanwhile, Beard's legal team is arguing against prison time. Now we want to go back to April. That is when Beard pled guilty in the federal case accusing him of stealing city funds for his personal use. He was indicted, however, back in 2020 for wire fraud, theft from the government, possession of machine guns, among other charges. Now prosecutors dropped 6 of those charges as part of his guilty plea, with the exception of federal program theft and tax obstruction. Now ahead of sentencing today, his defense team sent a 50-page memo to the judge acknowledging the, quote, wrongfulness of his actions, saying Beard accepts full responsibility for them. But his lawyers also asked the court not to overlook the work he did for the city. He served about 6.5 years as the city's CFO under former Atlanta Mayor Kasim Reed. Prosecutors, in their own memo to the judge, also 50 pages long, they argue for both prison time and for Beard to face a fine. They say that what Beard did was not a lapse in judgment, but a crime of opportunity. We'll bring you the latest following that hearing, again, which takes place at 2:30 p.m. this afternoon. Live in downtown Atlanta, Liza Lucas, 11 Alive News.
Liza, thank you. And to read more about this case and the plea deal, head to 11alive.com and search Jim Beard in the browser.